Hey guys, thanks for joining me. I'm here with Curtis from MyDesigns, longtime friend of the channel. Welcome, Curtis.
Thank you, Ryan. It's good to be back.
Yeah, man. And I heard word on the street that you integrated over 600 products from Printify's catalog directly into MyDesigns. Can you
Yep.
elaborate on that?
So in the last week and a half, we've added upwards of 600 and I think close to 650 new products from Printify to our catalog. And the great thing about that is you connect your Printify account to My Designs. We're not going to charge you any fees on any of those orders. You can go bulk publish them. The orders come into My Designs and right over to Printify as the exact SKU, exact product ready to go. Fully automated both ways.
Man, that's insane because if anybody is new to my channel, you got to get to know Curtis and his team at MyDesigns. They do incredible work. Their software, every time I see Curtis, he's blowing my mind with like the latest and greatest thing they added. But to sum it up, a way that I recently used MyDesigns, I launched a Shopify store in a day, basically from scratch, selling print on demand stickers and t-shirts. And not only can I create the designs using their Dream AI, but I can also create my mockups in bulk up to 120 at a time, do all the SEO using their Vision AI. So I don't even actually have to key in anything on my keyboard. I just click and it does it all for me. Title, tags, description, using AI basically within a minute or two. What else am I missing? I mean, this is how I used it just the other day, and we're going to show that shop in this video. So stay tuned.
Yeah. I mean, you covered all the main things. Like traditionally, you had to have a design, right? And you uploaded it. You had to input your titles, descriptions, your tags, generate mockups ahead of time. You don't need any of that now. You can just upload designs or generate them with Dream, select them all in bulk, publish them in bulk, and all that's included in that process. One more thing you could do if you wanted to is if you want to custom mockups, you can link those two products and have those included during the publishing side too. You don't even need to generate them ahead of time. It's all just a couple clicks and you're done.
It's crazy, man. And so with Printify's integration, where you've got all the products from the catalog now, so you guys, and you mentioned this on the last time that we sat down together, but you have API access to Printify's mockups, and then over time, MyDesigns rolls out their own mockups for each product as well. So like if you just sit down and you're a beginner to MyDesigns, you don't even have to theoretically integrate with Printify. You can still use it full features and have other fulfillment partners fulfill. And without the Printify connection, you still have MyDesigns mockups available for most products like t-shirts,
Yeah.
mugs, etc. Right? The sticker
Yeah.
mockups are beautiful, by the way.
Yeah, we have a lot of mockups in our. I think we have upwards of 14, 15,000 mockups that we created ourselves, and we're continuing to create those every week. And yeah, with Printify, all their products, the new ones, we have all their mockups available during the publishing process to render, and we are adding our own mockups over time to all of those. Just much better, more beautiful mockups for pretty much all the most popular products from Printify.
Dude, that's crazy. Do you want to screen share and just kind of show us the new update?
Yeah, let's do it.
Awesome. Let me shift this around here. All right, we can see your screen.
All right, so these are a couple ideas from Ryan here. Got the zesty tomato, like a Halloween type of costume, right? Spicy salsa and hot chili sauce. I think what would be really cool is to use Printify products and use do a hat and a t-shirt that's kind of themed after these. So we'll go with that concept and just run with it. So again, I just uploaded these. They're ready to go. I'm gonna go publish and
This
go
is a
ahead.
great way to set yourself apart with Halloween around the corner and something that you can't do without using a software like MyDesigns. You're going to combine multiple print-on-demand products into a single listing.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah. So we'll combine it with multi-product publishing. So I'm just gonna go with a generic t-shirt. The Gildan 5000 would work. You see, we got the MyDesigns printers you can choose from, but in this case, we'll go Printify. So you have every one of the printers for this product. And I'm going to choose Printify Choice. Make sure it has the red color. It does. We'll select that. And because this one, so you can see why it's generating one of our mockups. So I'll come down to that in a minute. But first, you got the print areas here. In this case, just going to be a front print. And we'll just turn off some of the sizes. We probably don't need the 4 or 5XL. And we'll go with the red color. And we'll turn black off. So you can see we have our MyDesigns mockups for this particular product. There's a lot of different mockups, but I want to show you the Printify side here too. So once you have all your settings here, you can just straight up go to Printify, manage Printify mockups, and they have a lot of mockups for clothing. So it might take a second to load these, but you can just pick and choose whatever ones you want, add it right to your listing. And keep in mind, we're doing 3 listings right now, not 1. So let's take a look at some of these. So you can click through them. If I had multiple colors, by the way, for the shirt selected, it would show them all here. So you could choose what colors you wanted. So I'll just choose a couple of these, but we only have red selected. You can see I'm just adding them to my listing, basically. It will come back. You can see how many mockups there are.
I didn't realize I had this many.
Yeah, there's a lot. They have size charts too. We might as well just add one of these, even though we have better ones. But we'll just do it for this example. think that'll do. Then you got the mock-up sitting here now. And click through them, obviously. Now I want to show one more thing. We'll come through and adjust this, but if I scroll over, right, you can see that this will be the other salsa one, and then it just works in bulk, which is great. So things that on Printify would take a lot of time to do, if you're doing it with MyDesigns, it's just so much faster. You can do absolutely everything in bulk.
Dude,
So
like I mentioned, 120 at a time. That's honestly, if I'm in MyDesigns, I'm usually doing some bulk operations and I'm working at the max.
yeah, it's amazing that way. So let's add a hat to this too, and just add text to it right here in the publishing process. You didn't have to do any of that ahead of time. So go add product right here, and we'll just go with probably the dad cap. There's a lot of hats, by the way. We have tons of them now. I think most of Printify's hats are in here, and if not, they'll be here sometime soon.
That's the most popular. I think they're still adding a bunch from Printful, honestly.
Yeah, we've added quite a few there from Printify that are Printful fulfilling. We'll go with this one, no Printify choice again. This is cranberry. It's not probably pure red, but it should work for the example. So we'll select that and turn the black color off. And this is a whole new product. So you can see that we still have that ketchup design on here. So what I'm going to do is come in here. I'm actually going to move this down so I can see which listing this is pertaining to and sync it. So you can see across here. But I'm just going to add basic text. So you can see just add text. And we will change this to Monster, make that bold. And this one is the ketchup.
Yep. And guys, this is seriously how simple and easy it can be. As somebody who's sold tens of thousands of hats in my day, it does not need to be complicated, especially if it's embroidered. It needs to be simple by default. So
yeah. So I basically added the text layer to the first listing here, and I right clicked and synced it. So now you can see that same layers on all these. So what I'm going to do is this one, you can see salsa. That's why I left that design there, by the way, just so I can see what it was.
Wait, do you need to change the color, by the way?
Just I'll change.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll change the color for these to white probably, because it's embroidered hats.
Yeah.
But you can change it whatever you want. But again, with embroidery, it's limited on the type of colors you can do. And chili. Maybe we'll do chili sauce on this one just to show. And now we're gonna make this white. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. Now I'm gonna have to go back and redo that. I exited canvas by hitting escape.
I'll edit it.
Okay, so we're gonna add the text layer and just make that. Make sure I'm spelling that right.
Don't worry, I'll just pick up where the last one left off.
Okay, so I'll just do this right quick.
Yeah.
We probably should fix that so you can't exit it. So salsa. And I can make that one bigger. And I should have done that first. Just change it to white, but I wanted to be able to see this better. So now I can go back, take this image and just delete from all. Now that's gone, right? And that's it. So let's save that. Now we have our hat designed for each of these, and we can go to Printify mockups.
By the way, note on selling the embroidered hats, like you might choose a color that is not supported in the embroidery threads that they have. So it'll automatically just choose the color that's closest to whatever you're trying to do.
Yeah, that's why I like white or black. It's
simple. Really keep it simple.
All right. So again, I got all the different mockups they offer. So let's grab a few of these and add them to our listing. We want this size chart mount as well. And now we have the Gildan 5000 red shirt and the classic dad cap, a part of this same listing. So I'm going to move the size chart here, but yeah, we can look through these real quick. And that's it. And again, if we rotate through, so go to the other one, right? Salsa. You see these ready to go.
Yep.
And let's do the next listing, make sure everything looks good. Chili sauce. So yeah, there's your Halloween costume. That's a little bundled product. Get the average order value to go up because now people are likely ordering 2 products from one listing instead of 1.
Dude, love it, man. Increase that average order value. Complementary products. That's a perfect costume.
Yeah, it's great. It's a great idea. Now let's just go finish this and publish it. So this is Vision AI. Like I said earlier, you don't have to do anything ahead of time. I'm just going to probably leave default settings. You just hit use Vision AI and have all the listings selected. So it has t-shirt here. I could also say t-shirt and maybe I'll do this hat. We'll just do that and see what that does. I'm going to do the 2.5. By the way, we have the MD version 3 model for Vision AI now. It's specifically for Etsy's new guidelines around SEO. So we could try that. It's shorter titles. But let's give it a go and see how that does. And it's going to include both the product details from each of those products in your description. See, it has them both selected. So let's just generate data and see how that looks. Because we did t-shirt and hat as product types there. So hot chili sauce t-shirt. It has a hat there too. Food gift, unique design, spicy graphic. So that's version 3, which is the new guidelines for Etsy.
Mhm.
So if you wanted to go back and use the more extended title that would include more keywords, you can do that. But let's see what these other ones look like. So it's putting t-shirt and hat in there on both of
So you
those.
could, but the cool thing with MyDesigns is you could do a bulk replace. Like we did 3 products here, but if we did 120, we would just go into the bulk replace, select t-shirt, hat, and we would replace it with t-shirt, comma, and hat or something, or ampersand hat.
Yep.
You know,
And
what
if we
update
went back, I'm just going to try it one more time and do the 2.5 model and just do exactly what we did. And I'm going to say and hat. Should I do that?
Yep.
And let's see what that does. I'm using the 2.5 model, which will be the longer title, and see if that does a better job. But you can just sit here and do this, and you can also adjust this if you like. So yeah, zesty tomato ketchup, t-shirt, and hat. So now it's including it like that. So I like that better than what we had on the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, isn't it funny now they want shorter titles? Like I've been preaching to do shorter titles and simple SEO for years, and now those platforms are like, yeah, maybe we shouldn't promote keyword stuffing with fringe relevant words. You know,
Yep.
it's not helping.
And they're moving back to it.
Yep.
All right. So again, you can always adjust this later too if you want to update the titles on Etsy or do it in MyDesigns. It's really easy. You can even do it right here. But let's just move on to the next step.
So like Curtis said, you can edit in Etsy too after you publish. Just worth mentioning. You don't have to come back to MyDesigns and perform the edit here if you want to change anything. Once it's sent to Etsy, do it there, you know?
Yep. You can do it in Etsy or like right there on that step. If you wanted to change it before you publish, you can do it right there too.
Yep.
Under costs, this is pulling in directly from my connected Printify account because the Printify product. So if you had Printify Premium, it's going to show you Printify Premium pricing right there. So you can accurately price your products. And this is the hat. So you basically have both those products being added to the same listing. And you can adjust over here. Got size. So t-shirts, I'm just going to say the t-shirt. And this is going to be, I want to change this. So this is how it appears on Etsy. Hat. You can see right here. So on the size drop down on Etsy, this is what it'll look like. Hat, one size. You could even get rid of one size you wanted, but I think that's good. So, and that's t-shirt. Yeah. So there you go. That's it.
What shows up in the drop downs on the Etsy listing, guys.
I'm going to actually jump the price on the shirt to $29.99 and the hat will go, what? Go $34.99. Price whatever you want. But there you go. So I think that's good. Now we can go to the next step. By the way, when I apply all here, I'm moving kind of fast, so I apologize for that. But when I add the price here, apply to all, it's applied to all the listings. So the same pricing across all 3 of these listings.
Yep. We're publishing 3 costumes at a time right now. So yeah, we're hitting all of them.
So yeah, the tomato one, the salsa one, and this is just a preview here to make sure everything looks good. And now we can go through the settings over here. I'll probably put this under clothing, gender neutral adult clothing, because it has a hat too, but I'll just put it in the clothing category because that's the primary markup here. And everything else, you could adjust this to another company or person and change it if you have the production partner in Etsy, but you can always do that on Etsy later. So I say just do this I did a finished product. And that's it. So this point we just publish it. But real quick, if you want to say this is a publishing profile and one click load all these settings in the future, then you could save that right here. You could say, I know, Halloween costume, whatever it would be. And you save that. Now you can one click load and it'll have all the settings we just did pre-populated. So I wanted to touch on that.
So anyway, based on what you guys just saw, like how much time did Curtis save from your process? That was 3 listings. You can do up to 120 at a time. How much time are you saving? And I'm like, at the core of everything with my approach to business, time is money is literally at the heart of every decision I make, which is why I use MyDesigns.
Yeah.
And Merch Titans, by the way, all your tools.
Yeah, Merch Titans. Yeah, it's another good one. We got a lot of people using that for Amazon merch specifically.
The amount of hours that tool has saved me since 2019 when you showed it to me is unreal.
That's awesome. Yeah, it's a great tool. So that'll finish up soon. I forgot to turn on generate a video mockup. By the way, you can do that even with Printify products. It'll just create that video for you and add it to your listing. But you would do that on the variants page. But that should take a second here, and then we'll.
Do you want to show my Shopify store while that processes?
Yeah, well, that's running. So this is a Shopify store of Ryan's that he spun up, I think, in less than an hour?
Less than an hour. And
let's go to a shop.
I just used ChatGPT. What's so crazy is that banner image, for instance, that was ChatGPT. You know?
Yeah, so good.
Yeah, and you can make the designs using AI with like Dream AI in MyDesigns too, for like the kawaii style animals. And then I said, I love the sticker mockups. Like, look at them. They look amazing.
Yeah, those look great. And that whole kawaii theme is good, especially on stickers, but really on anything. It's popular.
Yeah, and then I pushed it to stickers and I made separate listings for shirts. And this is really just for demo. I mean, I dropped a video on it earlier this week where I talked about how to also automate your marketing using OmniSend. I mean, it's incredible because you can set all of it up. And this looks pretty professional if you ask me.
It looks great.
In hours.
Yeah, it's so easy. And like being able to bulk publish, bulk create those designs, like you said, whether you're using Dream or not, you can bulk scale it out to all of the animal types. Another thing you could do too is the same way we did multi-product publishing is you wanted to add the holographic stickers, kiss cut, die cut. You could add options, doing multi-product publishing to Shopify. That's another option to consider too, but it's awesome.
Yeah, and really your mockups though, your mockups are killing it, man.
Yeah, these look great. I like the way that you laid them out here.
Dude, that's the Shopify default theme, so I deserve no credit.
That's good.
Yeah.
All right, we'll move back. Oh, yeah, those are done. So 2 minutes, and let me go refresh because they'll push them over to your Etsy draft, so you can just take a look here. And let's pull up the catch-up. So here you go. I have all the different options here. Titles, descriptions, tags. So if we publish this, that would be live. You got the tags here. I'm just going to publish it. This one, so take a look. And by the way, we also use Printify's publishing profiles when we set up Printify products. So all the pricing you're getting for shipping when you publish a Printify product will be on Etsy.
Nice.
So let's go take a look at that.
Basically as headache-free as it gets. Yeah.
And again, if you wanted to do custom mockups where you showed the t-shirt and the hat on a person, you can do that in MyDesigns. You can create that on custom mockup and generate it during the publishing process if you link it to these products. But you'd have all those options there. But yeah, that's there it is. And again, that's what I wanted to show. So we got the shirts and then the hat. So if you like someone comes in and buys a shirt, they add it to cart, they come and add the hat as well. And then you have those in your cart. That's ready to go.
And you could have offered like sweatshirt and hoodie in the same listing in case people are, you know, someone's in a tropical climate, they want the shirt. Somebody lives up north, they're getting the hoodie, and put it in one listing. That way you're increasing your conversion rate, which is, we know Etsy can be a little cutthroat with apparel. Well, every little increase to your conversion rate you can get. Plus, you know, Etsy makes money when you make money. So if your average order value is $50 and your competition is $20 because they're only selling a t-shirt, like all these little things over time really help you stand out, set yourself apart.
Yeah, that's a really good point. We could add a sweatshirt and a hoodie to the listing because the hat would work with any of those, and then have those other options available would be great.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to exit that and go back. And, going off your sticker idea, I wanted to show somebody just so they can see the process of kind of how the orders end up in Printify. When an order comes in, let's say someone purchased it on Etsy, but I'll just place a manual order in MyDesigns. So I'm going to go here, create order, start new order, and I'm going to go choose. I'll just type in sticker here. And let's scroll down. Got all the Printify products here. So if I want a die cut sticker, I'm just going to select that. Again, you got the pricing Printify Premium. This is printed simply. So I'll select this. And now we can just come right into here, go Dream. And I think there's already a design here. I'll just grab one of these. So let's fit this to width. Move it up and save it. So I can show you how easy this is. Again, you can choose in this case, because the manual order, you're basically placing it. But if an order comes in from Etsy, it comes right into our orders page and right over to Printify. And it's ready to go. And by the way, that whole process is automated. So once Printify prints and ships it, comes into MyDesigns, the tracking number, right over to Etsy or Shopify, marks it as complete, just like you're already familiar with if you're selling products. So this shows you your different mockups here. These are coming from Printify because it's a Printify product. And anyway, let's go with the 4x4. It's going to regenerate the mockups there, but we can just continue through. I'll leave all the default, everything here, and submit the order. That way I can show you what this looks like on the Printify side.
Nice.
All right, so that's submitted. And I think I have manual order approval turned on with manual orders, so it's going to appear here for a minute. And you're going to need to approve it if you place a manual order. So we'll let that finish wrapping up. All right, let's approve this. So again, we don't charge anything. So I'm just placing the order in MyDesigns so I can show you what that looks like. Now,
and if it was through Etsy, you wouldn't have to go and do what you just did. It just passes straight through to.
Yeah, it's just automated. Yep.
Yep.
And again, you have control too. If you want it to be manual, where you approve it first in MyDesigns before it goes to Printify. So if you're doing personalization, It ends up in our orders page. You can personalize it and approve it. That way you have the new print file that goes over as the product. But let's go. I'm under the right shop here. So let's go to orders. But that's it. Is our product ready to go? So I could submit it, obviously, because I have my shop in this case set to manual approval in Printify. But that's how it ends up in Printify, basically. It'd be under your orders, under Printify orders, and it's ready to go. Now, if you have Etsy or Shopify connected, which we recommend to Printify and also connected to MyDesigns, a lot of time they're going to import the order into Printify and other orders, but you don't touch that one. We're going to submit our own. That'll be under the Printify orders under the exact SKU. So it requires zero work on your part.
Yep. Yeah. So yeah, I would be a fan of just automating all this, and
yeah.
But cool that you can also do the manual order, pass it through.
Yeah, I wanted to show that just so you can see the process of how it ends up in Printify.
Yeah, so you can leverage the whole like veneer of MyDesigns, that layer, you know, and then still pass it through and get the full Printify experience as well in terms of like their ability to fulfill and automate tracking and all that.
Yep.
Cool. Was there anything else you need to screen share?
I think that's probably it for screen share. There's a lot we could go into, but we'll save that for another video.
Cool, man. Well, you've been here a lot talking about MyDesigns, and I will also drop some links to some of our previous videos where you take a slower approach and kind of walk through the basics in case anybody's a beginner that might want to check it out. I know that we also wanted to talk about the fact that y'all recently launched a lifetime offer for MyDesigns, which is, I mean, honestly, I'm not opposed to that. I paid for Gear Bubble lifetime back in 2017. I paid $2,000, but after 20 months, I was in the profit. So, you know, I'm a fan of that, the one-time payments. And I know I've gotten some responses from people that are as well.
Yeah, we have had a lot of people ask us for it over the years, and we decided to launch one. Basically, it's more than just access to MyDesigns. We have a couple bonuses with it. But yeah, basically we have a lifetime offer available for MyDesigns for limited time. And with feedback that's been coming in, we're going to add a 6-month payment plan as well. But I think that Ryan will probably link to that offer below. It'll take you over to the lifetime page. And to cover some of the bonuses, you get Pro Plus for life, which is $100 a month normally. So you get that like lifetime access to Pro Plus with all those bonuses that come with that. And then you get 10,000 bonus Dream AI credits, just that you're automatically given. That's normally $320. Access to our custom napkins masterclass. And the one that I like the most is private founders community. So we have a Slack group that we set up inside of MyDesigns that we invite all the lifetime users to. And they basically just have direct access to the MyDesigns team. And we just talk with them. It's been awesome so far, and we're still populating that group. But that's been probably my favorite part of the entire offer.
Yeah, man, sounds like a good deal. And I always like to know what my edge is. And if you're on MyDesigns, you have multiple discernible edges over your competition. Like, it's weird because when you look at Amazon, you're researching, or Etsy and you're researching, you see the listings, you see a shop name, and that's all you know about your competition, right? And you don't know if that's one person who launches 5 product listings a day and they spend 8 hours doing it, or if it's somebody that's using MyDesigns that gets 120 listings done in 5 minutes. You never know. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter to the customer. You know, it doesn't matter.
No, not at all. I mean, I think the more hooks you can have in the water, especially if they're optimized really well, the higher chances of sales you're going to get. And obviously you're going to make more money. And that's what we do, is just allow you to do that way faster than anybody else.
Yep. And I can't wait till you guys integrate with my favorite, Amazon Seller Central.
It's coming. I'm glad you touched on that, because we are working on that. We have TikTok shops also releasing early October, and then Amazon's full focus after that. So try to get the Amazon Seller Central integration done as quick as possible. And that will be amazing, because uploading products to Amazon it's just hard. It takes so much time.
Yep. But I reap the rewards. For anybody watching, like, I've been selling on Amazon since 2017, print on demand, and I still make sales today in 2025 when we're recording this of products from 2017, because they just sit there. You know, if anybody orders it, guess what? Automated fulfillment. Although if some of them, I did mention Gear Bubble, like some of them I do have to reroute to Printify, but hey, you know, it's a one-time thing, and then they remember the SKU, and then anytime it gets ordered again, automated.
Yeah, that's great. And we'll do that whole process for you. Allow you to go publish up to 120 products at once, even if we have to like queue it up. That way you don't have to worry about that side, which is very time consuming. And of course, you're going to get the automated fulfillment at a very high level. And if you want to do that through Printify, that'll work too. But all through MyDesigns, powering your entire business.
Yep. And there's no better way to fast forward building a catalog of offerings on Etsy or Shopify or TikTok Shop soon than using MyDesigns ahead of the fourth quarter. You know, that's the easiest way to basically put yourself out there in the form of product listings and make your money back, essentially get a return on your investment. There's no better time than now.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, we're leading into quarter 4 right now. Best time of year. So such a good chance of getting sales. You just go and publish products.
Yep, knocking on the door. So yeah, and anybody just double down right now. Even if you're already using MyDesigns, now's the time to be in there, like making time for it, prioritizing, getting those new quality product listings up, because you're gonna get rewarded for that very soon.
Yeah, and again, we have 600 plus Printify products. It's a lot, and we have another 600 coming over the next 3.5 weeks. I think before the end of October, we'll have their entire catalog available in MyDesigns. So
It's
that's
crazy. How is there that many products in existence? You got to go find the obscure ones now and start
yeah.
listing those, because MyDesign's making it easy to.
Yeah, like if we have all Printify's products, I think the next thing that logically we'll do is look for unique products that they're not offering, so you can kind of get the best of both worlds, all from within MyDesigns, one platform. And we do have some of those, for instance, like foil napkins. I don't know of any other print-on-demand platform that offers those the way we do, and they're not even hard to set up. But it's such a unique product, and the sales potential behind them is great.
Yeah, and I know you have that napkins masterclass too, which I've heard from other people. They've gotten a lot out of it, and it's one of those products that just people sleep on, but it's like in high demand, and it's one of those where it's like when you make a sale, you're getting a lot of profit as well, more than
napkins are amazing. Like that's again, my napkin masterclass. The entire reason I built that up is we were adding napkins to our catalog, and I wanted to test it myself. So I spent 4 hours creating, I think it was 60 listings, published them, and they're all personalized listings on Etsy. And within 90 days, I was doing, I think, upwards of I was actually almost a $20,000 a month in revenue. And it was like really cool. And now things have got so much easier, by the way, and how you personalize it. Everything's doable, and MyDesigns at such a high level. But yeah, that napkin masterclass covers that whole process I went through. And I've had multiple sellers reach out to me now. They're saying they're doing over $100,000 a year just after doing that class 6-7 months ago, and they're upwards of making over $100,000 a year each. Just selling napkins.
Dude, I believe it. Because also just another thing, and then we'll wrap, but like your mock-ups sell. You got to evoke emotion and excitement for people to buy. And like the napkin mock-ups, which like I couldn't even envision. Like I don't have that creativity, I guess, how to make a good napkin mock-up. You guys have so many good ones that are like making MyDesigns napkin sellers outsell people who aren't using MyDesigns, just as an example. You know, and we showed the stickers, like those were amazing. And you guys have a ton of mock-ups that we didn't show. Tumblers are incredible, mugs, etc. You guys have so many good ones. Digital products.
Yeah, digital products is another thing we do. No one else is really doing both of those. So we have a lot of sellers on Etsy that are doing digital products and print-on-demand products, 2 different stores, but managing all MyDesigns. And again, the digital side, we just automate so much of it. It's amazing.
Yeah, so there's so much to look forward to, and honestly, in order to really unlock the potential of MyDesigns, the lifetime offer and then getting access to the Founders Club sounds like a great deal. I'll put a link to that at the top of the description. Anything else you wanted to add?
I think that covers most of it. I'd love to do another video in the future about some of the updated personalization things we're working on. So really great things coming there. I can't wait to share more.
Awesome. Well, hey, Curtis, thanks, man. I appreciate you being here.
All right. Thank you, Ryan. Appreciate it.